Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It is November 25th, Wobble Wednesday. I hope you're all right. I hope you've survived the night in one piece. And you're here joining me, Karen, at Get Moving. There's a banner backwards. Helping people with mobility issues to move better and exercise. As always, if you don't mind, there's a share button down there. If you think that these exercises can help you or somebody you know, please feel free. Share away, because it'll spread the word and we can keep on doing this for as long as we need to. So, Wobble Wednesday. What is Wobble Wednesday, you may ask? You probably don't, because you've been here before, but hey, what the hell. Wobble Wednesday is all about helping people with balance. So, Get Moving helps people with mobility issues, whether it's people with disabilities or injuries or anything like that. And they're suitable for, these exercises we're going to be doing are suitable for pretty much everybody, whether you're seated or whether you're standing or whatever. However, every Wednesday we do Wobble Wednesday, and I focus just on this one day on people who are standing and want to improve their balance. So if you are seated, you can still join in. We've got exercises alternatives for you, but just for today I will be focusing a little bit more on people who are standing and people who want to improve their balance. Okay, and that's what happens on every Wobble Wednesday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you have your little ball with you by now. If you haven't, you've got 30 seconds to go, dash, grab your ball and come back with it. Okay, so grab your ball, you're going to need it today. Everybody is going to need this ball today. If you have no idea where to get balls from, well, lucky you, up there in description via the web address www.reesefitness.co.uk/getmoving, we've got my blog post where I tell you what home exercise equipment to get and where you can get it from. I've done all the work for you. Just click on the link and go for it. Simple as that. There it is, up there somewhere. Somewhere, I don't know, somewhere. Up there. So, go grab a ball. You're going to need it today. So, if you are seated, the exercise that you'll be alternating between today will be the ball crush. Okay? Crushing it under your foot. If we are seated, we obviously don't use our legs very much, so we want to use them as much as we can. We want to give as much opportunity to work as we can. So if you are seated, to give our legs as much chance to work as we can, you get your ball, you pop it on the floor, and you put one foot on top of it. Okay? Now it's your choice. You can do it with a knee bent, or you can do it with a knee straight. I don't mind, and if you want, try them both. Find the one that works best for you. It's entirely up to you. Knee straight or knee bent, your choice which. But you're going to need to sort of lean forward a little bit to make this work. You're going to lean into it, and then one leg at a time, you're just going to push down on that ball. Try and pop it. Crush the ball down and relax. Crush the ball down, relax. Crush the ball down, relax. It's not going to be a big move. It doesn't matter. Your job is just to push it as hard as you can. There's a few things going on here. If you can push it hard, then you're going to be using muscles in the back half of your legs there, which is really important, especially if we are seated. So pushing down, that's fantastic, just using muscles there. Things to be aware of is you've got to control your foot and your leg as well, though. If you don't have good control of it, what can happen is as you push down, the foot just rolls off the ball. So in that case, you're concentrating on just controlling the foot and leg. Don't let it wobble off like that. So keep good control of your leg, focus it down, push down as hard as you can, relax, repeat. It's the same thing whether you do it with a leg straight. The heel will be on the ball. Again, if you have bad control, the foot's going to fall off like so. So level 1 is just controlling the leg on the ball there. Don't let it fall off. Level 2 is leaning in a bit and underneath the heel, pushing the ball down, relax and repeat. Pushing the ball down, relax and repeat. Again, you'll be using the back half of your leg. Okay? We'll be using both legs. We'll do one leg first of all, and then afterwards we'll do the other. I'll tell you when and how, don't worry. You may well have, there's a good chance you will have one leg better than the other. That's okay. You still do the best that you can, even with the bad side. Just because you have a bad side does not mean you forget about it. It means you just work a little bit more on it. That's all. Okay? So that's if you are seated. If you are standing, working on our balance. So we will be working on balance, so balance will be a bit iffy here. For safety, if you want or need, stand close to a wall or table or chair or something to rest your hand on just in case. Don't rely on it, but it's there as a last resort, okay? You can have your ball, we've done this one before, it's a lovely one. Ball's on the floor and then 1 foot on top of it, similar to the seated version we were doing before. And again, the wall is there as a last resort, so hold on, but try not to. You're just going to roll the ball forwards and back, forwards and back. And that is relatively easy. This is the easier version, rolling it forwards and backwards. If you can do that, try rolling it sideways and back, sideways and back. And that is tougher. If you can do that, try the same thing, rolling it backwards and back, backwards and back, and that is tougher still. If you want to be really amazing, then you just combine them all. You go forwards, sideways, and behind you, while all the time keeping your balance on this supporting leg. That's why we have the wall there, just in case, okay? Again, we'll be using both sides. I'll let you know which one's which as we go along. But they are the exercises we will be doing. If we're standing and want to work for balance, standing and rolling the ball. If we're seated, sat down and crushing the ball, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. Get yourselves ready. Put the ball to one side just for the moment, because just to get ourselves warmed up. Marching on the spot. This is for everybody, whether you're seated or standing, marching on the spot. So get yourselves ready now. Sitting or standing tall, marching like so. And if you're standing, marching like so. Just get things going. We're going to do 30 seconds. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, off you go. Marching on the spot. Simple as that. We're just getting things going. Warming the body up, moving the joints, getting the blood flowing. Simple as. Nothing fancy, but gets the ball rolling. So marching away, knees as high as you can. Higher knees is harder, lower knees is easier. You do whichever version you can do. And that's our 30 seconds. Well done. So our first one with the ball. Okay, so remember, if you are seated, we're going to use our left leg first of all, okay? Left leg on the ball, leaning in, and you're going to push it down, hold it for a sec, relax. Push, imagine you're pumping a pump or something, and relax. Using the left leg to start off with. If we're standing, again, close to a wall or table or something, again, the left leg is going to be on the ball. So left foot on the ball, either forwards or sideways or backwards or any mixture of the two. 30 seconds worth. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So again, the ball is there just in case, but we're going to roll the ball forwards or sideways and back or backwards and recover. All the time we're doing that, we are balancing on this other leg. This is my right leg on the floor. And I am balancing, stabilizing as best I can, not falling over while doing very delicate, intricate stuff with the other leg. That's our time there. Well done. That's our 30 seconds. So that is what we're going to be doing, okay? So moving on. Ball to one side again for a sec. Next exercise, shoulder rolls. Now again, whether you are seated or whether you are standing, it's the same thing. We all join in with this one, same thing. Rolling the shoulders back, or if you can, rolling your arms back. 30 seconds worth in 3, 2, 1, away we go. Sitting tall, rolling up, back and down, up, back and down. Again, if you can, start making as big a move as you can, get your elbows higher. Expand the move as much as you can, or move the arms higher. And again, seen from the side, I'm not slouching like so. I'm sitting or standing tall, reaching up, reaching back, reaching down and around. Big movements. And that is our time. So, ball time again. If we're seated, my right leg this time. Right leg on the ball, lean in, push down, relax. Push down, relax. Use the muscles in your legs. If we're standing, again, the right leg is going, or right foot is going to be on the ball. Stand close to a wall or table, something if you need. Rolling it forwards, back, sideways or backwards, your choice which. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So balancing, rolling the ball forwards and back. If you can, rolling it sideways and back. And if you're really good, rolling it backwards and back. You do whichever direction, whichever version suits you best. Again, what we're after is challenging the balance, making it difficult, but making it possible. You've got to succeed at this. Don't do a hard version that you fail at. Do whatever version you can do that you succeed at. And that's our time. Well done. Ball again to one side. Next one, knee bends. If we're seated, kicking the legs or kicking the feet out like so. Bending and straightening the knees. Get nice big movements out of the knees. If we're standing, kicking them back towards our bum. Standing on one leg again, you notice. Balancing as we're doing it. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Small move is easier. That's fine. Start off there. Do a little one. But if you can, do a bigger one. The biggest version you can do successfully. Like I say with all these things, we want to make these things difficult. We want to make them challenging. But we've got to succeed. If it's too difficult and we fail, that's no good. If it's too easy and it's not challenging, that's no good. We want to be, it needs to be challenging and successful. That's our time. Okay, ball again. What have we got next? Left leg. If we're seated, left leg pushing down. If we're standing, left leg rolling it. In 3, 2, 1, go. Rolling it forwards and back for the easier version. Sideways and back for a harder version. Behind you and back for the much harder version. Or a mixture of them all to be really superhuman and amazing and really challenge your balance. Your central gravity will be moving all over the place. You have to have really good control over that foot. This is why it's really difficult. I nearly fell over just then. It's going to be really difficult to do this one, but if you can, well done. That's our time. Fantastic. Ball to one side. What have we got next? Twisted Sarahs. We all like a Twisted Sarah. There's something special about a Twisted Sarah. Not a normal Sarah. A Twisted Sarah, that's the best kind. So whether you are seated or standing, folding your arms, twisting one way, twisting the other way. Big movements. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice big move one way. Thinking of a shoulder coming forwards and then the other shoulder coming forwards, and repeat. Twisting around. Get the body around. Get your chest around. You want to feel your stomach muscles working. And that's what we're after. Nice big moves. Mobilizing the spine, stopping it from getting too stiff and sore or anything like that. Nice big reaching moves, and that's our time. So right leg is next. If we're seated, you know the drill by now. Pushing down with that right leg. And if we're standing, the right foot on the ball. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Rolling it forwards and back for the easier version. Sideways and back for the definitely harder version. And behind you and back for the even harder version again. And mix and match however you like. Remember, challenging but successful. If it's only one of those things, it's no good. We want it to be challenging and successful. You've got to be able to do it, but it's got to be hard work. And that is our time. So double tap next. Okay, double taps. Seated, sitting tall, don't slouch, sit tall. One knee comes up, 1, 2, recover. Same on the other side, 1, 2, and recover. Don't collapse back when you do this. Sit tall, stay tall as you move it. If we're standing, the same idea again, balancing. Balancing on one leg, you shift the weight over, knee comes up twice. Shift the weight over, knee comes up twice. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Double tap on one side, double tap on the other side. So don't forget, a small move down here is easier. A bigger move up here is definitely harder. Do whichever version you can do successfully. The hardest version you can do, pushing your body, making it work. Again, we're next to a wall or table just in case. If anything goes wrong, we can hold on. There's our time. Left leg. So seated. Left foot crushing. If we're standing, left foot rolling. 3, 2, 1, go. Rolling it forwards and back, sideways and back, and behind and back. There we go. And any mixture of those you can manage. Not only is this right leg balancing hard, this left leg, this left foot has to work really fine-tuned. It has to control this ball really well. And that is a hell of a trick by itself. Controlling this ball, having the dexterity and coordination to not just lose the ball entirely. There's our time. So it works on a number of ways, and that's why it's really good. So pop that to one side. What have we got next? The exercise of the week. I'm sorry. Grab your ball again. Exercise of the week. If you missed this, have a look at yesterday's session, Technique Tuesday. That's where we go over it, but it is very simple. Everybody, sit yourself down. Grab a chair, make yourself comfortable. Grab your ball, pop it between your knees like so. Simple as it's just going to be push together, crush the ball, hold it for a sec, and then relax. Crush, hold it for a sec, and relax. Dead simple. 3, 2, 1, away we go. Squeeze, hold it, relax. Squeeze, hold it, relax. You should hopefully feel the muscles on the insides of your thighs working hard there. Really try and pop the ball if you can, and relax. Pop the ball. The tighter you crush it, the better. And relax. And again, you do this as much as you can. You can have different size balls. You can have different pumped up versions. Some more pumped up than others. It doesn't matter, whatever. As long as you're using your muscles there, that's all that matters. And that's our time. Well done. So, moving straight on while we're down here. The right leg. If we're seated, right foot on top. Push the ball down. Control it and crush it. Push, control, crush it. If we're standing, right leg, right foot rather, on the ball. Next to a wall just in case. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Rolling it forwards and back. Sideways and back. Behind you and back. So again, as always, a smaller move, a smaller roll will be easier. But you slowly but surely, you make it a bigger move. You challenge yourself. Make sure you're safe. Don't put yourself in danger. But you make it as big a move as you can manage. There we go, that's our time. Nicely done. What's next? Squats or sit stands. Leg strength. If you are seated, time to stand up. Tuck your feet underneath you. Tilt your body weight forwards. Push down hard with your legs. Use your leg muscles. The arms are there to help if you want, but this is a leg exercise, so make sure you put your brain in your legs. Push down hard. Stand nice and tall and under control. You sit back down and then repeat. As many times as you can do, not comfortably, as many times as you can do safely in 30 seconds. It shouldn't be comfortable. And if we're standing, squats, sitting down, standing up. Again, as many times as you personally can do in 30 seconds. There will be some of you who are better than others. That's fine. Do your personal best. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to yourself. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. 30 seconds of squats, down and up. Easy version, as always, is a small move, like so. But we can make it harder by going deeper. There's a bigger move, the better. Don't forget, actually, there's more. It isn't just that move or that move. You can have any stage in between. It can be a little bit higher. It can be a little bit lower. You listen to your body, work your muscles as best as you can. Okay. Now it's our time. Left foot. You know what you're doing by now. Left foot there, crushing down. If we're standing, left foot on top and rolling it. Again, close to a wall, just in case. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Rolling it forwards or rolling it sideways or rolling it behind you. Your choice which. Either way, it's a tough move. This is one which you can practice lots of. It will do a lot of good for you in a lot of different ways. It is not easy. That's why I give it to you. Because we want to do difficult things, because difficult things are going to make us better. So there you go. I nearly went there. Nearly went twice. There we go. And time. So what we got? We've got ankles and tight ropes. If you are seated, ankle mobility, getting your ankles moving. So get your heel to touch the floor and then point your ankle, point your foot and get your toes to touch the floor. And then heels and toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Dead simple, but a forgotten joint sometimes. Get that joint moving to a bigger angle as you can. Of course, do it on both feet, both sides. And if we're standing, tightrope walking. So again, for safety if you want or need, along a wall, along a table, back of a sofa, something like that, but we're going to walk on an imaginary tightrope on the floor. Feet wide is easier. Feet narrow is harder. But with me, off you go. Walking forwards, heel toe on that imaginary tightrope. You can see how this is going to help you balance because we have to really struggle. If you don't get it first time, if you don't get it the 100th time, it does not matter. We call it Wobble Wednesday because all that does matter is that you wobble. You wobble and recover. That's what the whole point is. Now the same thing, going backwards, toes, heels, again along that imaginary tightrope. Let my arms help stabilize, let them help keep my balance. Toes, heels all the way. Keeping balance, wobbling as much as I want, but not falling over. And now the second time was always better than the first time. So again, we're going to go forwards. Off you go. Heel toe. As always, balancing, wobbling as much as you want or need. The key thing is to recover balance. Not to hold it, but to recover it. In life, shit will happen. This is going to help us get ready to recover when shit happens. And one last time, going backwards, toes, heels. Wobbling and recovering, balancing all the way. You go whatever pace you want. You can go faster than me, slower than me. I don't mind. It doesn't matter. You know your body much better than I do. But you're going to challenge it. You're going to give it something difficult to do. You're going to make sure you're safe. But you're going to make it work. I've run out of room. There we go. Time. So, right foot. So everyone who is seated, you can sing this along with me by now, I'm sure. The right foot on top. You're going to crush that ball down, relax. Crush the ball down and relax, okay? If we're standing, again, standing close to a wall, a table, something like that, just for stability, just in case. The right foot on top of the ball, rolling it. 3, 2, 1, go. Rolling it forwards and backwards, or sideways and backwards, or behind you and backwards, or recover. Whichever version challenges you, whichever version makes you work. Again, as always, we're going to stay safe. We are not going to fall over, but we are going to push it. We're going to make the body recover. If it feels a bit off balance, we're going to learn how to regain that balance and stand up straight. And that's our time. Nicely done. And fast feet time. If we're seated, running on the spot. Bear with me while I change my timer. There we go. If we're seated, running on the spot, like so. Nice and quick, simple as. If we're standing, running on the spot again, nice and quick, like so. I've said it before, I will say it again. When it comes to recovering our balance, if we lose our balance, one of the most important things is, are our feet quick enough to catch ourselves before we fall? Whether we fall forwards or sideways, that foot has to move quick to catch. This drill is all about practicing speedy feet. So if we're standing, fast feet, okay? We're going to do 2 rounds of 10 seconds each. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Quick feet, moving up and down, ready. So if we lose our balance, we can catch it. Time. Simple as. A short, intense little burst of quick feet. That's what we're after. We're going to do that one more time. And I want to do it a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, a little bit more dynamic with the feet, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. Nice and quick. Moving the feet. Ready. So that if you lose your balance, boom, you can catch it straight away. There we go, that's our time. I don't move my timer again, bear with me a sec. So, left foot does the work now. If you are seated, left foot on the ball. Push, hold, relax. You know the drill. If we're standing, left foot rolling. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Rolling it. Again, a bigger move is harder, a smaller move is easier. Do whatever version you can do safely, but challenge your body. As always, stand close to a wall or table just in case, because this one is difficult. This one is tricky. You're going to have to work really hard for this one. So make sure you are safe. And that's our time, nice and simple. And so our final major exercise, shadow boxing. So get out of breath, okay? Nothing else matters now. Just get the hell out of breath. That's all you've got to think about. If you are seated, get your fists up. Imagine the person you do not like. It could be anyone, I don't mind. But imagine the person you do not like is standing there in front of you. And then you are going to punch them in the head, in the body, around the sides, under the chin, whatever. But you are going to just get your arms moving. Shadow boxing. If your elbows are dodgy, then don't worry too much about punching out straight. Just do hooks around. So notice my elbow is staying bent with these hooks. That's going to be much nicer on elbows if you have dodgy elbows. If you are standing, shadow boxing as well. But because it's Wobble Wednesday, I want you to think more about your footwork. Go forwards, go back, go side to side. Keep your feet moving. 30 seconds. We're going to do 3 rounds, okay? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Shadow boxing. But again, especially for standing, keep the feet moving. Punching, yes, but moving your feet sideways, forwards and backwards, swapping legs, changing directions. You can change the height of your punch, I don't mind. But punching away nicely, get your body behind it, punch hard and fast, moving your feet. That's time. You get the idea. That's 1 round down, 2 rounds to go. I'm going to do this one seated just to show you it can be done. Round 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. Shadow boxing again. Punching high, punching low, hooks around, uppercuts, just moving the body, the chest, everything is coming round and twisting hard as we're punching quick, dynamically, and aiming at that person you don't like. Anyone it can be, I don't mind. But nice quick punches, and away you go. Getting out of breath. Time. 1 final round. So, I'm doing this one standing again. Again, footwork. Final round in 3, 2, 1, go. Punching away. Moving your feet forwards, moving your feet backwards, moving to the left or the right. Doesn't matter which. You can change direction. As long as you are moving, your body is working and your feet are nice and nimble. And of course, getting out of breath. And time. And the last bit, right foot. If you are seated, the last bit you've got is your ball. The right foot on top, crush it down. And if you're standing, again, especially if you're out of breath and you're standing, stand close to a wall or table or something just in case. The right foot is going to be on the ball. Final bit, 3, 2, 1, go. Rolling it forwards, rolling it sideways, rolling it behind. Standing close to table, wall, chair, something for support if you need. The bigger the move of the ball, the harder. Smaller move is easier, a bigger move is harder. This leg is working really hard to stabilize. This leg is having to work in a really fine-tuned way to control the ball. And that is our time. So, relax, with a smile on your face, enjoy, and pat yourself on the back for a damn good session. Bloody well done. Thank you very much, everybody. Now, before you go, I'm asking a lot of people all this week because I need your help. I do need your personal help. I am putting together a training package for people in wheelchairs. But I need to know what the most important things people in wheelchairs need to know about exercise. Is it certain exercises, or is it the way to start, or is it something else I've not even thought of? The only way I can help people who are in wheelchairs is if I know what their problem is. So in the comments below, or get in touch with me via the website up above. I don't mind how, but please, if you are in a chair, or if you know someone in a chair, please let me know down below or up above. What would you like to get on an exercise course? What problems do you face that you would like help solving? I need to know what you tell me because I'm not a mind reader. So please, I'm reading this, help me out here. Let me know in the comments below or above. What problems do you face when it comes to exercise in a chair? And I can help try and solve them. Thank you very much. Spread the word. It really is important to me. Thank you very much. Anyway, that's Wobble Wednesday. Hope you're okay. Let us know if you are or not. If it was absolute, utter rubbish, you know where to tell us in the comments below. Just say, Karen, that was rubbish. Do that again. Do it properly this time. Just let me know, okay? I like to hear. The only way I can get better is if you tell me how I can get better. Tomorrow is Thinking Thursday, so we'll be back again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So in the meantime, have a fantastic day. I hope you have a good time. I know I'm going to. I will see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Bye-bye.